Welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your boy Hood Diggity, the Rock Reactor, back with another video. Yes, sir. Before I proceed, let me know where you tapping in from. Let me know what country, what city, what mountain, what hill, what cave, what island, what planet, what universe. Let me know where you at. Represent your hood. Yes, sir. It's time for these, one of these police cams. I guess this one's called Karen Cam. I think this one is one of those male Karens. I guess one of these male entitled motherfuckers. Says father arrested after daughter was forced to drink hot sauce. And this, I wanted to do this one because it does spark a debate. It sparked a debate on how we discipline our kids. I already have grown kids, so I'm done with that, thank God. I'm waiting on grandkids. Still don't have them, but I'm waiting on them. See what these kids are gonna do with me. These grown motherfuckers I got. Anyway, that's another story. But yeah, how we discipline? How far do we should we smack our kids around once in a while when they get out of line? If we don't smack them, then they end up smacking us. You know, they end up not respecting us. There's a big balance. Then you got abuse. You got this guy forcing his daughter to drink hot sauce. But let's get right to it, guys. Let's see what this is about. And before we do, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. Let's get it. Father arrested after daughter was forced to drink hot sauce.
Let's work this out. You're gonna make this way worse. You're gonna get your kid taken away.
Child needs to be taken into protective custody.
I wasn't gonna go nowhere. I can't even drive.
Yeah.
I was just gonna go inside my car.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm gonna put hot sauce on your tongue so you stop saying bad words. And I grabbed a little bit of hot sauce and I put it on her tongue.
Okay.
And she was crying. I was like, you gonna stop saying bad words? And she's like, yeah. And then I hit her in the butt.
On October 23, 2024, in Mundelein, Illinois, a 30-year-old man was alleged to have repeatedly struck a 9-year-old girl, pulled her hair, dragged her into a kitchen, and poured about half a bottle of hot sauce into her mouth, leaving her bleeding from the nose and mouth and vomiting. Investigators say marks were found on the girl's shoulders, back, and arms. The girl's older sister and school counselor both reported the incident.
Christian, come on, we're just gonna talk to you, man. We just gotta talk to you. Huh? Don't make this worse than it needs to be, dude. Well, it doesn't matter now. You made this worse. But whatever happened with her?
Child needs to be taken into protective custody.
She's the one pushing.
Be fined and reviewed based on DCFS investigation.
Okay.
And then
So we gotta talk to you about the kid, man.
detained based on child abuse investigation. He started pushing and shoving me to get past, accusing me of putting my hands on him when I only stepped in his
Hey,
path.
Christian, just give me your...
And then continued to try to leave with the child.
We're not trying to leave.
Christian. Hey. Christian, we gotta talk to you guys, okay? I know. I want to talk to you, not her. You don't have to talk to this officer. I will talk to you. We talked before. Let's work this out. You're gonna make this way worse. You're gonna get your kid taken away.
Child needs to be taken into protective custody. Declined and refused based on DCFS investigation. And then, when I told him that he was detained based on the child abuse investigation, he started pushing and shoving me to get past, accusing me of putting my hands on him when I only stepped in his path, and then continued to try to leave with the child.
Just talk to this officer. You can talk to her, and we'll figure this out. Huh? It doesn't. We have to talk now. Christian, we have to talk. We can't just leave now.
Currently have two
license as a vehicle with a child that's taken into protective custody. 10-4, do you have officers with you?
10-4
10-4 units on time unit.
Block the exit. Come on out.
See, right now, this dude is just avoiding or delaying the inevitable. You're going to jail. It's just that simple.
Parked by the Wendy's.
I was saying just block the exit for them. Come on out.
We
Just come out, Christian.
She's coming. The case car, she's coming right here.
Okay, then come out.
28.
Just come on out. Just come out,
Can
man.
you step away from
Yeah,
me?
man. I'm not. You know I'm cool with you. I'm not gonna rip you out of the car unless you want. Unless you're gonna make me. Okay, come on. I don't want to break your window. Just come on. Let me pay you down for weapons, all right? We gotta figure this out.
See, the cop is being mad cool, guys. I'm from a country where the cops takes everything personal. The cop would have pulled it. Matter of fact, he would have came out the car. He would have came out the car. Over here, he would have came out the car. He would have talked, and he would have gone in quietly and begged that they don't beat his ass or even shoot him, guys. That's where I'm from. That cop is being bad nice. I see these cops now because I'm used to these cops here, and I'm like, damn, these cops are so friendly. These cops are so nice. You know what I mean? And you know something, that this is why Americans, and not just Americans, people that live in the United States, whether they're American or not, they get used to this shit, and they take advantage of cops when the cops are too nice usually. There are cops that are assholes. I know that there's cops that are racist. There's cops that are bitches. I get it. But these cops are being nice.
Obviously. Did you push the officer?
No, I didn't. She went like this. I was like, don't, no. I was like, I'm walking. I was like, she didn't even tell me I was detained until I came all the way over here. But I did not push. I didn't go like this or anything. I was like, I'm walking to my car. That's it. I was like, I don't want you to put your hands on me.
I understand that.
That's
I understand your stance. But when an officer gives you an order, whether you believe it lawful or not, you got to listen to it. You know what I mean? The next step is I'm going to break your window, and I don't want to do that. That's going to scare your daughter. We don't want to do that, all right? So you're going to have to come back to the station and talk to us about what's going on, all right? Just go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Can we wait until the caseworker comes?
We'll talk at the station. We're not at that point. You created the situation. You know that, man. I'm always cool with you. But the more you make things like worse like this, it's gonna bite you in the butt. They're gonna watch the video, the caseworker, and they'll be like, he's out of control.
I'm not out of control. He's walking away.
I know, but that's what they're gonna say. You know what I mean?
Walking away, bro.
You're clearly on a case right now. You got the monitor. They're gonna just listen to me. You got to control your emotions. All right. I understand your daughter's here, and it's a passionate topic, but you got to control yourself. All right. So we're gonna talk at the station. All right.
Guys, and this goes for all of us, okay? This goes for me, this goes for everybody. When you look at things like this could have been me. You know, I have a temper like everybody else. Sometimes I can't control my emotions. Just like, you know, I have a temper. So I get some of these things. I get it. You can't really, sometimes we base our opinions or whatever, but if we from the outside of the box looking in, you really don't know how you would act in a situation like that. You probably would act worse. And I'm not talking about putting hot sauce on my daughter's tongue. I have a daughter, and I would have never done something like that to her at all. At all. My daughter was the type that all I had to do was just look at her, and she would respect me. She would know when I go up and I go down, and I treat my daughter the best. But she knows when I get angry, that's it. You need to chill, and you need to chill. That's it. And I'm not gonna say I never put my hand on my daughter. I did, but how I did it when she was already like a old teenager, and I would just like hit her like in the shoulders or whatever, or spank her, or you know, just grab her and put her here, but not make her drink hot sauce or even abuse her or punch her in her face or some crazy shit like that. That would be stupid. That would be child abuse. But what I was gonna say, guys, is that sometimes we just don't realize how much we can avoid by, when situations like this, how much we can avoid by just keeping our mouth shut. Just shutting the fuck up and just, that's it. Keep our mouth shut and that's it. Just don't say a fucking word and let it be. Whatever's gonna be is gonna be. And you'll be surprised how much shit we avoid.
Sanchez, you want to bring him back? Where'd he go?
Can you get my phone?
Yeah. What else do you need? Who's at 8? Oh, that's expensive.
Back.
Hold on.
You know I didn't put my hands on you.
Right
You
now,
know I
it's
didn't.
surprise. I'm not gonna argue with
You
you.
know I didn't put my hands on you. You know that.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
Look over there for me. We'll talk. Just because you were arrested, though, I gotta read you your rights.
I was arrested for what?
I don't know. It's just when you get put in handcuffs, you get brought to the police department. You're considered, arrested.
Well, it's supposed to read my Miranda rights. Or
That's what I'm doing right now.
Well, that's supposed to do it like this, no?
No, not until if we want to talk. That's when we read them. So we can arrest you, but we're not going to ask you any questions regarding the case until we read your Miranda rights. So that's what we're doing now. So no one asked any questions prior to that. No one, asked any intricate details about it.
Yeah, they already asked me questions.
Were you in custody?
Yes.
You had handcuffs on?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, depending on what they ask you, that stuff can be suppressed. That's what your attorney will take care of and everything like that. So, but prior to that, if I want to talk to you, just kind of get your side of the story, because I have no idea what the hell is going on. I was just here, and I heard you were being brought back to the PD, so I was like, I'll talk to him because I know him. All right? So I'll read you your rights. Let me know if you understand them. If you don't understand them, I'll read them back to you. I'll give you a chance to read them if you want, and then if you want to sign it, you can sign it. If you don't want to sign it, you don't want to sign it. It's up to you. All right? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before you answer any questions or make any statement and have a lawyer present during questioning. If you can't afford a lawyer, won't be appointed for you before questioning or any time during questioning you desire. Do you want to sign this at all? No, that's fine.
What am I being arrested for?
1 sec. So from what I heard is you pushed.
I did not push no one.
You pushed Sexton?
I didn't.
No?
I was like this. You could see it on the dash cam.
Okay.
I was like this the whole time. My hands were up.
Prior to...
I did not, I swear to God, I did not push her.
Okay.
I was just walking away, and I told her, I was like, please, I'm walking away. Do not put your hands on me.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one going like this to me.
Okay.
I did not went like this.
Did you push her back after she pushed you at all, anything like that?
Nope. My hands were never like this.
Okay.
I was either like this or like this. Don't touch my kid or don't touch my wife. I never went like this. I was just like this or like this.
Okay.
I never pushed her.
Okay.
You can check on the dash camera before you give me those charges, bro.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
I was just letting you know.
Okay.
I did. You could see on the dash cam. I even told her my hands are up. I'm not pushing you. My hands are up. I wasn't pushing her.
Okay. Did you not let her move or kind of restrict her movements at all?
She was not.
She restricted your movements?
Yeah, and I was like, and she didn't even tell me I was detained.
Yeah.
She didn't tell me.
Okay.
I walked all around the school, and she didn't tell me I was detained.
Okay. Where were you guys? Were you guys in front of the school?
In the front of the school, and went around, and then we're around.
Like where the buses pick you up?
And then she's like, oh, you detained, and I asked her for what? And she didn't want to tell me for anything. I was like, if you're not going to tell me for why I'm detained, then I'm gonna go to my car. Like, if the DCF wants to come and take my kid, come to my car, I'm like, I'll wait in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't going to go nowhere. I can't even drive.
Yeah.
I was just going to go wait inside my car.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm going to put hot sauce on your tongue so you stop saying bad words. And I grabbed a little bit of hot sauce and I put it on her tongue.
Okay.
And she was crying. I was like, you going to stop saying bad words? And she's like, yeah.
Okay.
And then she said something again. And then I was like, I already talked to you. I already took your phone away. I didn't get you no tablet. I was like, you still do not listen. I was like, what you want me to do? I was like, you want me to tell you how my mom, raised me when I was little? Mm-hmm. I was like, my mom used to beat me up with the cable, with the hangers. I was like, I don't want to do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't want to do that to you. I was like, I don't want to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, oh, I don't care. And then I hit her in the butt.
Okay.
That's it.
How many times did you hit her?
Like once.
Just one time in the butt.
But not hurt.
Okay. What did DCFS say? Because like I said, I don't know.
I don't know what it.
Just by the way he's sounding, I think he's minimizing. I don't think you should ever tell your kids, my mom used to beat me up with a hanger, and my mom was that, and my mom used to hit me. My mom, I'm gonna tell you this, guys. My mom hit me very few times, but she did hit me because I guess that's her tradition. But I can't say that my mom ever abused me. Every time she hit me, it was because I deserved it, because I did some bullshit. But as she hit me, she would hit me in the arm or something, or she would never grab a stick and beat me up with a stick or anything like that. She'll slap me in the head or something like that. Maybe she spanked me when I was little. But that's it, But putting hot sauce in the tongue, and that's crazy. And a 9-year-old, too. You got to be careful with a 9-year-old. You can't hit a 9-year-old like you would hit a 15 or a 16-year-old. You know, you got to be careful with that, man. And putting hot sauce in the tongue, that's torture. That's not discipline. That's just straight up torture. You teaching your kids, you got to remember that you're teaching your kids that that's right. A lot of times, you know that this is how serial killers, or most serial killers, 90%, maybe 95% of all serial killers was abused as a child, whether it was sexually or physically.
Say, bro, but I swear to God, you gotta check your camera, bro. I did not push your officer.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to Jessica about that. We'll check the camera and everything, and then we'll go from there.
I did say you're not taking my kid away.
Yeah.
So how you gonna react in a situation like that and say, oh, we gotta take the kid away?
Right. No, I'd be pissed off too.
Yeah.
So I understand.
You know, like I did not push the officer, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have pushed it, you know, I would have put it down to the ground.
Right. No, I agree. So DCFS. So who told you that the kids were being taken?
The lady said, "Oh, your kids were taken into custody."
The DCFS said that?
No, the officer.
Oh, okay.
And then
officer
and then when I told her, I was like, "But the school's supposed to call us." I was like, "They didn't even call us or tell us anything." And then I was like, "Okay, you dismissed." I was like, "I don't want to talk to you." And we're leaving, and she's like, "Oh, you're not leaving." She, you know, like she was putting her hands on me. I told her, I was like, "Do not put your hands on me." I was like, "Don't put your hands on me."
Did you like move her hands off you at all or anything like that?
I only went like this.
I'm just saying, natural reaction. If someone puts their hands on me, I'm gonna just wipe their hands away.
I didn't push her. I didn't do anything. I was just like this. I was like, you could even see on the camera. I'm just walking. I was like,
At the end of the day, he shouldn't even be explaining himself. Like I said, sometimes you got to be surprised, guys. Sometimes, you know, back in the days, my street days, guys, when it comes to getting arrested, I just kept my mouth shut. Because they always say it. Listen, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. And when you in distress, you don't know what you're going to say. You be surprised what you're gonna say that later on that's gonna be used against you, and you didn't even realize you said some shit. So you got to be careful, man. Sometimes we avoid a lot and we gain a lot by just keeping our mouths shut.
my hands off, like I didn't push it. Of course, you know, if I would have pushed it, you know, I would have put it down to the floor. But
no, I agree.
See, he keep on saying the same shit. Just shut up. Just tell him, listen, go look at the video and whatever it is. Whatever he's saying doesn't really matter because the video is going to tell, they're going to check the dash cam. They're going to check her body cam, whatever. And whatever's going to happen, no matter what you say, it's not going to matter. What's going to matter was in the video anyway. So just tell the dude, go check the video. That's it. I don't want to talk about that no more.
No, I know.
I was just trying to get to my car, bro. Wait there for the caseworker to get there. And see if they want to take the baby, or we're gonna give it to the caseworker, not to the police, because you know the baby was scared.
Right. So,
thanks for cooperating, man.
Bro,
I know.
Can I talk to you, bro?
Yeah. What's up, dude?
I did not push your officer, bro.
Dude,
yeah.
I didn't see shit.
Okay,
so it's whatever she says versus what you say. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, McCoy. Can you guys please check the camera so you can see? So you can see that because those charges, bro. I swear to God, I did not push her, bro.
All I can say is whatever happened today. Like I said, you gotta control your emotions, man. You let yourself get too hyped.
Bro,
I got it.
But I did not push her, bro. Like I didn't go nothing like that.
Listen. It's not. Even if your kid gets taken away for a little bit for protected, it's not permanent. It only becomes permanent if you act a fool and you're showing yourself as a risk to this kid. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to take your kid away. Quite honestly, there's so many kids in this world that don't have fathers. You know. So.
Did she walk to the kitchen on her own, or did you pull her into the kitchen?
No, I grabbed her hand and she was following me, but I didn't pull her.
Okay, so you just guided her into the kitchen. Okay, so you guys went in the kitchen and then you got the hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And how much hot sauce did you put on her tongue?
Like a little drop.
Okay, that's it. Just a little bit, not like a whole gallon of it. Or
the hot sauce is like this small.
Did you take it and like pour it like this, or you put it on your finger and then you put it in her? Okay, how far did you stick your finger in her mouth? Okay, and then what happened after that?
Nothing. She was just there, and she's like, "Can I have water?" I was like, "No." I was like, "You're gonna keep on saying bad words," and she's like,
okay, so she asked for water because her mouth was hot. Okay, and then you said no.
He's clearly admitted to child abuse, man. He's incriminated himself. That's why you cannot talk, man. That's why you got a lawyer. He is incriminating himself, and he don't even know it, guys. And let me tell you that this could happen to any of us. Anybody could get caught up like this. I'm telling you, anybody could get caught up like this. You'd be surprised what you avoid by just shitting the fuck up. A lot of people have won a lot of trials because they keep quiet. No, I want to talk to my lawyer. I ain't talking. I ain't saying nothing. Let my lawyer come. And you'd be surprised how much, because right there, you're basically doing the job for the cops. You're writing your own indictment right here.
Yeah, I told her.
Okay. And then keep going. Sorry.
And then that's it. And then I just told her, I was like, I listen. She's like, yeah, I will listen. I was like, okay. And then, but before that, I told her, I was like, I just went, not hard, I just went like this. I was like over there, like right here.
Okay. So like kind of like
yeah,
lower back, upper butt, kind of. Yeah. Did you hit like the butt cheek, or was it kind of more like the back fat area? Okay, so like kind of okay.
I was like, go over there. I was like, you better stop.
How hard did you hit her?
Like this.
Okay.
See, he's not even thinking that. What they're going to do is that they're going to interrogate maybe his wife if she was there. They're going to interrogate also, interview his daughter. And whatever his daughter say is going to stick way more than what he said. Because I believe this guy's minimizing this shit. He's minimizing it. And it's what his daughter say or his wife will say, or, whatever it all depends. But right there, he's incriminated himself. And I'm not knocking him, guys. I mean, I'm knocking him because his methods of discipline, I do not agree with at all. I think he went overboard. He's a problem. He's calmed down. He doesn't look like a bad guy, but he looks like, he went a little bit, he did a little bit too much. That's what it is. He did too much. But he doesn't come off as a real child abuser and shit. You can tell he loves his kids, but he's doing too much. And sometimes he's a Latino too. You can tell he's a Latino, and we have us as fucking Latinos. We go a little bit overboard when it comes to discipline our kids.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
To like 2.
Okay.
I don't really like hitting them.
Yeah.
So I used to get beat up when I was little. So I don't really like hitting them.
So after you just hit her, what happened?
Nothing. She was just in a room. My left to therapy. I was there cooking. I asked her if she was hungry. Then I cooked some rice, some boiled eggs, some chicken, and then and some roasted peppers with tomatoes. And then I served, and she was eating. That's it. And then she was playing. Then the DCFS lady came and knocked on the door. And she's like, oh, how you guys doing? And I'm like, oh, good. I was like, all the babies are not here. She's like, okay, then I come back tomorrow at 4:30. So she was going to come today at 4:30, and that's it.
Okay. Was she, during the event of the hot sauce and when you hit her in the back, was she bleeding at all? Like, was her mouth bleeding, face bleeding, nose, anything like that? No blood? Okay.
I didn't see no blood.
You didn't see any blood? Did she complain about bleeding at all or anything like that? No? Okay. So you hit her one time, and then just like a drop of hot sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, now there's blood involved. Based on what he's saying, there should have never been any blood involved. Because he hit her in the butt. If you spank somebody, you're not going to bleed. You have to really spank somebody so they could bleed. And it would not be with the hand either, because the blood is not like a bone. I don't know. Unless you punch, I don't know. But there's no, based on what he said, and he said this over and over again, there shouldn't have been any blood involved. He put hot sauce on her lip or the tip of her tongue. That's it. And he spanked her. He spanked her once. There shouldn't have been any blood involved. And I didn't like his answer when they asked him about blood being involved. He was just like he didn't really say, no, wait a minute. No, they shouldn't have, that's, he could have freaked out. Wait a minute, why my daughter bleeding? What's that? No, wait a minute. So I think he's minimizing the shit a lot.
And then who else saw that in the house? She saw it? And then did anybody else, did the kids see it?
I don't know if she started making stuff up because we didn't want to give her the phone.
Yeah.
But in the morning, she wanted her phone, and we told her she couldn't have it because she was putting inappropriate videos on Instagram.
Okay.
When she's in school. Okay. And she's smacking a kid in the face.
Okay.
And we told her to delete the videos from Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then found more videos on the phone or her doing like chasing like the kids around and telling them stuff. I took the phone away, and that's why in the morning she was mad. In the morning she was mad because she's like, oh, can I have my phone? And my was like, no, you're not gonna have it maybe till December. And she left and she was mad.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's the reason why she said something in school.
Okay. If we interview, are they going to say anything different than what you're telling me?
I do not know.
I know. Are they going to say that you hit her more times than you're telling me? Are they going to tell me that you maybe used a little more hot sauce than just a drop? Are they going to say you used a belt?
I didn't use no belt.
Okay. Are they going to say anything else besides that, though? They're not going to say that you used a belt or a shoe or anything like that?
I didn't use no shoe.
Okay. Would they say that you hit them more than once, maybe?
No, I only hit her once.
You only hit her once? Okay. And then the hot sauce, you're pretty sure that it was only one little drop? What was that?
The ankle monitor.
Oh, you had the okay.
For the alcohol.
Okay, so I was making sure it wasn't your fault.
It checks my alcohol every 3 hours.
How does it do that?
Sweat.
Okay. I was gonna say it's not like drilled into you, so.
No.
So you can't drink anymore? When was the last time you drank?
Like a month? No, more than a month ago.
More than a month ago?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were completely sober last night?
Yeah.
Okay. What happens if you drink? Does that just...
I get violated and I get locked up.
Okay. Would that document if you were drinking last night? Like if we went and pulled like the...
Yeah.
Because we can call and be like, hey, we're investigating this. We just want to make sure he wasn't drinking.
Yeah.
And they'd say, yeah, he was, it's zeros. Okay. Okay.
You call my probation officer. His name is
I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just saying we got to do our due diligence, and we got to, I just want to make sure, because if, God forbid, you said you were drinking or your kids say you were drinking last night and you're telling me you're not, it's one really easy way to figure that out, and that's just calling them and be like, hey, I'm getting two different stories here. What does the device say? If they say, says he wasn't drinking, it's like, well, then I believe, it just shows that you're being truthful.
No, yeah,
which is good for, your credibility talking to the police. You know what I mean?
I give my permission for you to call my probation officer, or the guy is called Jay O'Connor.
Okay.
From Scram, that's what it's called.
Okay.
Scram alcohol monitor. Something.
Okay. Let me talk to my bosses. Let me talk to Jessica.
I'm already getting locked up. I don't know.
I get it. No, I know. I'm gonna do like I said, I don't know what happened. I just kind of heard rumblings what happened, and I know you and you know me, so I figured it'd be easier if I talked to you. I was literally about to go home and cook food for my family, but now I'm here. So let me talk to my bosses. Let me talk to Jessica. Give me a little bit before I let you do that, okay? Just sit tight. Give me like 20 minutes, okay? Just give me 20 minutes. Here, have a seat over there. Have a seat over there. So yeah, the reason you're still here is because your kids are giving us a different story than what you're telling me. So, I mean, they're saying that hot sauce was used, that you hit her, but they're saying a little more hot sauce than what you're telling me.
No, I didn't. A little more hot sauce than that, bro.
I mean, how big is the... and how much did you use? Did you put it on her mouth like this?
No, bro.
No?
That's the only one I have open. I use it on my hot dog. I use it on my hot dog, bro. So it's more than halfway full, bro.
Did she go to the bathroom after you put the hot sauce on her?
Yeah, she just went to go get some toilet paper, that's it.
Okay.
And then she went back to the kitchen and drank she tried drinking some water. That's it. I didn't hit him hard, bro.
Okay. Was she, did she puke at all?
I didn't see her puking.
Did you hear her puke at all?
I just seen her spitting on the side.
Yeah, I told you guys, at the end of the day, he should have just kept his mouth shut. He should have just kept his mouth shut. And he should have known that right now it's his word against the kid's word, but they're going to go with the kid's words. They're going to go with what the kids say. Because they're going to say the kid's credibility, the kids are not going to lie, and they're going to know because they got child psychologists that's going to make, I believe this guy, he's doing too much. He did too much with the kids, and he's doing too much right now with the yapping. He should have kept his mouth shut from the beginning.
think that's it.
Okay. In the bathroom?
Not in the bathroom, in the kitchen.
In the kitchen? How much was she spitting? Just like saliva?
I don't know, yeah, bro.
Okay.
You know why, guys? Because right now, we all know that he twisting the story. He's not being 100% truthful. He minimizing shit. And at the end of the day, they're gonna compare that. They're gonna ask him again. They're gonna ask him again. They're gonna ask him this, and then they're gonna compare. Wait a minute, you said this here. You said this here. We don't believe you. This and that. Okay, you know, we believe in the kid. So at the end of the day, man, he could have avoided a lot by just keeping his mouth shut.
All right, we'll call your mom and put her on speaker.
Okay.
All right. You speak Spanish, right?
Yeah.
I don't understand Spanish, so.
If you want to call my, she could probably bring it. Oh, can you just call an ambulance, bro?
You want an ambulance?
Yeah.
For what?
I'm excited, bro. Get that panic attack, bro. My heart's going fast.
It's just we have to do our due diligence. You know that, man. I'm not. You know me. I'm not trying to screw you over here. We've been. How many times have I helped you out with stuff and let you go on stuff that you know I probably should have arrested you on or whatnot, right? So it's nothing personal. It's we have to do our due diligence, and we have laws that we have to abide by. And when children are saying this stuff, we have to take it.
And then the girls, when there's people right there talking to them, bro, then, like, they get all cheesy or like, oh, yeah, like, they start making shit up, bro.
I know. I know. We deal with this all the time. The kids make stuff up, and then, we bring them and interview them, and they say completely different things than what they told us initially. So we have to interview all the kids, anyone that saw anything that possibly happened, and then go from there. And that's what they're doing. And it takes a minute. It's not going to be quick because there are so many kids. It takes about, a half hour to an hour per interview, depending on how vocal the kid is and how much they talk and things like that. So.
You know what's crazy, guys? I would hate for me and my daughter to have that relationship when my daughter was 9 years old. And when my daughter was 9 years old, my daughter was innocent. My daughter would come to me. My daughter's now, she's about to be 21 in January. She's ready to grow. But when my daughter was 9 years old, I had such a relationship with her. Right now, I see, as a father, I see that there's a disconnection. This guy's parenting is in the basement, obviously. Very bad parenting at the end of the day, because you the adult, you have caused a very bad disconnection between you and your daughter. When your daughter's already lying on you and she has to lie on you and say, Daddy did this, and she's lying on you, that means she doesn't respect you. You have caused that, some way, somehow, you have caused that disconnection in parenting, that love, that father-daughter love, which I think is awesome. Us daddies, we love our little girls. To this day, I see little girls and I still think of my daughter. Like, I see my daughter. It's crazy. But anyway, I think this guy, he caused a disconnection. At 9 years old, when your daughter's 9 years old, that's sad to have that type of disconnection where she's lying on you and there's already animosity. She's only 9 and there's already an animosity. Imagine when she's 20, 21. And she's a grown adult. She's going to remember all that shit. She's never going to forget the fact that you pour hot sauce in her mouth. She's never going to forget that. That's something that's going to stay. And you think she's going to say, oh, no, because my daddy was disciplined and this and that. And she's going to, I don't think so. So you need to think about that. She's 9 years old. She's already lying on you. She's not lying. She's already saying this shit. No, my daddy did this. My daddy did that. And let's say she's making shit up. That means there's already a lot of animosity, and you created that because you the grown, you the father, you the adult, you the one that should have control of that shit. I don't know, but this guy's just a fucked up father, man. This guy's a poor excuse for a father.
Okay, if you want to go, we'll call the ambulance.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the hospital.
All right. 2150.
The man is charged with aggravated battery to a child, aggravated battery to a peace officer, 2 counts of domestic battery, and resisting a peace officer. A judge granted the petition to detain him pending trial and revoked his pre-trial release, noting the allegations were very disturbing and he posed a threat. Want to watch more videos like this one? Click the one on the screen.
So no matter what he said, they checked the camera. He still got charged with assault on an officer. They believe, I guess they believe the kids. They believe the kids, or not that they believe the kids, but they determined that the kids were telling the truth. There must have been some type of evidence there that supported that. Guys, at the end of the day, man, let's try to do better parenting, guys, because we're talking about a 9-year-old daughter, 9-year-old girl. Guys, we're not talking about sometimes 15, 16, 17, you know, they go off the hinges and it's different. You got to deal with them a little bit stronger, a little bit firmer. Sometimes you got to take the gloves off when it comes to 15, 16, but this is a 9-year-old girl. So I don't know, guys. You let me know what you guys think, guys. And of course, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. Peace, love, and God bless.